trouble, man, I get burst like bubble. Man don't want no trouble, man, I get burst like bubble. Man don't want no trouble, man, I get burst like bubble. Better think twice, think double, man don't want no trouble. Man made it through the dirt, man really came from the rubble. But you know about African soil, well you know about diamonds royal. Makes sense we had to duck vultures, rob man, kill him out for oil. Struggle ain't new, that's normal. Combat clothes, that's formal. Meaning I we're always ready, man eat beef for the corners.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest. Introducing firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Combat Sports Academy, Matt Rodgers. And his opponent standing across in the red corner, representing BKK Fighters, James Farn.
James Farn seemed to not get the memo, or maybe he got the wrong memo.
I think he got the wrong memo. Blue shorts, but red corner, and the BKK home fighter making his debut against Matt Rodgers from the Combat Sports Academy, also making his amateur debut. And see if these welterweights can live up to the energy and excitement of our last few, and they're happy to trade.
Well, James is smart because he went 1-2 kick. When you're making a debut, it's always nice when you do exactly, I'm sure, what the guys from BKK told him to do when he come out. Let's put a combination in, close the distance, and go from there.
Matt Rodgers working hard to try and improve the position, look to try and get the takedown against the cage, but Farn doing well.
Rodgers is smart with his head placement, with this body lock. He's got the head right underneath the chin. He's right in his corner so he can listen to them on what he needs to do to be able to, ooh, nice, slipped in a nice right.
Continuing to bully his man up against the cage as Rodgers. Good takedown defense, though, from Farn.
Farn's doing everything right. He's keeping his center of gravity low, his legs nice and wide. He's got that overhook nice and tight with that hand buried into the chest so he can control where Farn's going to go up and down, and then he's looking at a crossface to try to clear some distance.
Rodgers now is trying to hook those hands together for the single, but again, that nice wide base, making it tough for him to finish, and he has to give up on it, goes back to the body.
Now, compared to the frenetic pace that we've seen with the tons of strikes, the thing is the amount of energy that both men are expelling during that transition.
He's up underneath those hips. Good takedown defense.
He's got really good hips. He drops his center of gravity low, so he's not able to get lifted. He's also got long legs, which helps with that. And he's able to pull the arm up, which forces Farn to have to change again in order to get underneath.
Oh, a bit of separation now. Let's see. Oh!
I guess he decided to show him what a double leg was.
Yeah, I mean, landed a stiff jab, but and again, what knee to the... I've never seen a knee from that position, but I'll approve it.
Gluteus maximus. Oh, up kick to the head.
Sending him to the corner for a moment.
So we have the doctor coming in to just check to make sure everything's cool and he's going to be okay to finish.
Not long left in this round, so.
No, we're talking.
Second,
yeah, once the. It looks like he should be okay to continue. Yeah, he should be fine.
We're good to continue.
Doctor gives him the good. We got about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have a touch of gloves and then we'll have the break in between rounds. Touch of gloves. And
that's it. It's always tough when you're the referee in that position because you're like, okay, I know it's like 3 or 4 seconds, but how fast is that 3 or 4 seconds going to be?
Absolutely. Door closes. Athletes touch gloves, and here we go.
Be first, Matt. Find your range.
James with a hard outside leg kick.
Be first, Matt. Combinations, Matt.
Again, both these guys making their in-cage debut.
And so that first round was that feeling out period of, okay, I'm in here, I'm really getting hit, it's not like sparring. So I'll be interested to see how each of these react to getting over that.
Build a hand off your neck. Build a hand off your neck.
Thought he was looking there for a guillotine with his back on the cage, but Matt Rodgers wise to that.
Rodgers is smart. He's again put him right up against the cage, right by his corner. So he's able to listen to his coaches, and his coaches can walk him through what he needs to do.
Now he steps over, both hooks in, but is he a little high up?
Yeah. If I'm Farn, I'm going to look to try to get my butt nice and high.
Yeah.
And swim right now as he's doing it, and pop your head right outside that armpit right there.
Matt, keep on the back. Come up, Matt. Come up on the back. Come up. Up. Move backwards. Move backwards. Move your ass back. Matt,
Rodgers now still with those hooks in, but still a little high up on the back there.
Yeah, and we've seen though in the past though, Farn's got to be conscious of the fact that the referee will stop it if he's not defending himself intelligently.
Looking to straighten him out here. One of the hooks out.
And there he is, riding high, and he's able to sweep him because Rodgers was riding too high.
Nice, and ends up in good top. He's got to be careful of the back of the head here, but referee looking close now.
And Matt's just driving forward. It was like, okay, I'm going to take a bunch of these punches, but I still have a hold of his legs, so.
Vlad drove forward enough that barrage of punches had to stop. Working heavy up against his own corner now again.
And James has got to look to turn him to get his back off the cage.
With a knee up the middle there.
The way that he's going to be able to put forth a bit of offense is if he can get his back off that cage. Otherwise, it's those pitter-patter body shots, those little slaps to the side of the head.
Step in for the high crop.
Yeah, keeps working the body. Turns his man now.
Short time. Can he finish this takedown to end the round on top?
Yes.
And he does.
And that's the... Whew. Well, one more to go.
I tell every single guy.
All right, touch gloves. Here we go. 3 minutes for one of these young athletes to secure their first win in amateur MMA.
Now, both of these guys have used a ton of energy in the grappling. So it's gonna really look to see who can pull forth.
I mean, it does get scrappy in these little clinches, but it sure is fun.
And Farn gets him in a double right in front of us and able to secure the takedown.
Yeah, gonna have to pop that head up.
Which he does.
Watch your back, Matt. Protect your neck, Matt. Stand up.
Steps over, gets one hook in.
Farn's being smart here because he's using that cage to stop the ability for Matt to do anything as far as offensively.
Always looking to try and from the chin. Tight, uncomfortable looking squeeze.
He was able to slide out of it because of where his hips were at, but now he's riding extremely high with that hook in.
Oh, nice. Turns into him.
And as I said, he's riding extremely high. He's able to fall off.
Now it's up to Farn to...
He's got to move. He can't stay down there, so he's got to work to try to get back up.
Hard punches, Matt. Slow.
Matt Rodgers trying to stay heavy, but Farn just...
I like the tenacity of Farn when he gets a hold of some legs. It's just drive, 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 drive.
Steps over again. Got to be careful. Is he up a bit high?
Yes,
no
he's
hook in
riding
at all.
extremely high with no hooks in.
Gonna get
Stacked.
rolled over. Oh. North-south position now. Nope, side control, sorry.
Punches to the face, Matt.
Well,
Knee to the body from the bottom.
Matt, position and strike. Position and strike. Hard punches.
now
Farn better start moving because the referee has already warned him that if he's not defending himself, he's going to stop this. So he grabs a hold of that arm. Now he's got to look to use that cage to stand up.
of course, Rodgers still putting on that pressure. Hammer fists.
Using that foot to create a bit of space, and he's allowing him to wall walk.
As soon as the pressure relented a little, though, Farn making the attempt to stand. Both guys working hard, seeing out the final few seconds of this round. And
A nice back and forth battle there. Both guys making their debut, showed a lot of heart.
We have a split decision. And your winner in the red corner, James Farn.
undisputed back and forth fight.
Man don't want no trouble, man I get burst like bubble. Man don't want no trouble, man I get burst like bubble.